Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Red World as American People's Commonwealth. Let us continue on from where the last left off. So we have 1 hour war against the American Republic. Jeb Bush is no more. Also prepare invasion of, let's say, Illinois and of Texas. Both those really shouldn't be difficult conquest if I had to take a guess. So now that we have won the war, we will reverse the movement. We also modify our government with a lot of points. Tank designer is kind of fine. Just artillery attack and defense, pretty good. And we have enough rifles. We have enough of everything to kind of supply all of our units. Not enough, I think, that we really want to start training more guys. In fact, actually, we have so many APCs. Cut you down to 1 while we make a handful more aircraft. Our planes will now fly over the Midwest. And you really should be good to go. We're at 1.1% recruit population. We're going to get up to 6. Because, again, we did lose all of our national focuses. Or national ideas. When we switched over to having Bernie Sanders in charge. We'll see how this goes. I mean, I kind of know how it goes. But revive and then annexing all of this territory will also allow us to fight Mexico, Canada, Central America, Caribbean. And once we own everything, we can form the North American Union. Well, we'll see how that kind of goes for us. Operation Smoke. Hopefully... Can you join factions in this mod? Yes, there's nothing stopping faction creation. So that is something that we probably do need to pay attention to. It could theoretically lead to an invasion from Canada. Because if like one of these guys, let's say probably like Illinois, for example, they're liberal, you guys are conservative. If they join up a faction, it could lead us at war with the Canadians. And actually, knowing that, we will crank out another 10 divisions just to prepare against a possible invasion from Canada. And I'm assuming like none of this is cored. We actually do have a nuclear reactor, which I appreciate a great deal. Civilian oversight, we do not want. We will set you over to secret police. We do actually own Guantanamo Bay and Puerto Rico as well. So, I mean, that's good for future invasion plans. And 3 factories. You should be fine. 190 days isn't that bad. We'll probably actually want, let's say, 3 more on each tank. Egypt declared war on Libya. We'll see how they can actually do with that. I mean, you're fighting against... Like, this is, like, 1 province, 4. Egypt needs so many fewer troops in Libya that it's actually kind of funny. Mostly because Libya is, like, really a... Yeah, so you can have, like, even in like the bigger provinces, like that's a 1 to 3. Like, it's actually really, really, really unfair to Libya because of this high province count. But we have reversed the movement. The Greater American Union. In his first address to the nation since the week proclaimed victory over Atlanta, President Bernie Sanders has proclaimed a new beginning to the American people. Instead of restoring Congress to initial power for hostilities, the Commander-in-Chief declared democracy to be postponed for the time being, at least until our nation can get on its feet again. But while his address initially began calmly and with reason, it gradually became ferocious and threatening against certain groups of people within the Commonwealth. Namely, Sanders called out allies of the former Central Committee, state governors who had once sought the approval of, and even Noam Chomsky himself. They were labeled traitors to the new socialist cause, outcast in the eyes of the American people. And in the end of his speech, however, truly caught the entire planet's attention. Despite once advocating for simple reform to American People's Commonwealth, the president announced in front of an enormous wall of stars and stripes that the Greater American Union shall be established in the same territories which we now reside. So, if you're wondering, Bernie Sanders has gone full NazBol. Because it just makes sense. Like, what else are you going to do, right? We could go revenge. I think we do want revive first. 21 days. You're pretty fast. Cult to personality, ultra-nationalist. Support local farmers. I mean, the factories and stuff, we really are fine on industry. I do think we want to kind of just expand as quickly as humanly possible. And I'm assuming, yeah, the ability to core the territory as well. But you're not cored yet. You're still occupied states. And I don't know how to not make you occupied. No, okay, no, you do it. Just survive. By itself allows us to actually core the stuff in the south, which is nice. Outdated equipment is the artillery. We can upgrade you. No big deal. In 2012, let's go with factory cap plus 10%. I mean, we're not really at factory cap for anything. Mostly because we had to restart everything from 0. We're still looking pretty good. I'm just trying to think, who would join up with the Canadians in the event of a war? World tension needs to be at least 50%. They need national conservative at 30%. Which you have 29%, so you actually don't have enough. Texas is nationalist. Rick Perry is in charge there. And the UAPR, which is probably like one of the last ones we have to deal with. Like, you don't actually generate world tension. I'm assuming maybe just declaring war will do it. What's better? I mean, oil has the... I mean, Texas has the oil, right? Yeah, we have to invade Texas first. Operation Shining Star, let's go with that. 140, and we'll get to core all of this. I mean, how much do we get? We're actually earning negative 0.3. The early days of National Bolshevism. When does that go away? The answer is that we do not know. Okay, fantastic. Wait, who needed to know? I didn't need it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, unless I can search up early... You remove it. So I actually need to rush my way down here. To actually remove, so I can actually gain political power, because right now we really don't get any. We are losing 0.03. It takes a while for us to go down to 0. Well, you need all of this. To put it as effective as possible, American forces are ready to invade the notorious rebel state of Texas. We'll also do you. Like, if I was to invade, not just fight, just invade. 0% world tension. Okay. If it's 0%, then I will invade. Mass battle plan. And we should win pretty easily. I'm not even going to send my Air Force over there. I mean, I will. It's literally one button. We've taken over Houston. We really just need to get our way down over to Albuquerque. And after that, you should be okay. Yeah, we don't want to lose so many men here. 334. I think those are decent casualty rates. And now that Albuquerque is gone, we actually got a ton of equipment off them. That's a nice thing about killing, like, really, really small states in Hearts of Iron 4, is that they always produce, like, way more equipment than they actually need. Do you really get a lot of loot out of it? I can incorporate Texas. For only 30 political power, which I think is quite nice. 2 more factories will throw that into infantry equipment for now. And for you, apparently we already have nuclear reactor researched. I don't know when that happened. Why do we have... Wait, what? Why? We have it 5 years ahead of time? How long until we could build a nuke? 2,080 days. How long is that? Calculator. 2,080 over 365 is 5.7 years. Which would be done in just early 2018. So it would actually be done even a year before 2019. But I can't see the campaign lasting that long, so we're not going to do it. We will go for the 20... No, you know, that's not 2013, that's 2015. A little bit too much. Yeah, we'll go for another doctrine. 168 days is completely acceptable. I don't know if these guys actually have troops. If they don't have an army, that works pretty well for us. You are the Great Lakes Republic. We can't do anything against right now, but getting against the Midwest would be nice. We will kill you. We'll kill the Midwest. Have a few days of just kind of sitting around. And India's declared war on India. You are... The centrists have declared war against the Democrats. I don't know why there's this war going on, but I guess I won't worry about it. mean, you're only 7 days. You don't have any effect, apparently, but... yeah, still causes no worse tension. So we should be good. And I bet you coring this area probably also cost... yeah, it's 30. It's really cheap as well. And we should have enough oil basically to get everything we need done. I mean, I would really like to get rid of this goddamn penalty. Political calorie gain plus 0.03. Not a bad idea. Plus 10%, plus 3% attack as well, which is quite nice. You know what? 70 days, though, is very expensive. We are both very expensive, except for you, which is a little bit more output. A lot of civilian factories. Yeah, you need all of them. You know, let's do Operation Blue Sky first. And just get that going. St. Louis should fall soon. And just, you might as well go for the encirclement, even though I don't think it's going to make any difference. You really didn't capitulate yet. Very surprised by that. Go, I guess, capture their only other victory point. We are at 26% world tension. Another 2.6 thousand rifles. Thank you very much. I will just annex all your territory. And you will prepare an invasion against these guys up in the north. Or we just invade all of America and then try to deal with the, because you're 21 days. We can get 3 of you done in the time even one of these completes. I think you see just annexing all of America, taking over the entire country, and then doing the other focuses probably makes the most amount of sense. Everybody's outworth each other. 27% world tension isn't great. You're losing 0.03 still. Getting the ultra-nationalist propaganda has us rest at 0. We can't do this until we don't border Utah. That actually makes a lot of sense. Hey, Midwest Union. How many troops do you have? I have no idea. Actually, my spy, by the way. You would just build an intel network in Los Angeles. You guys... I mean, you might as well be ready for the attack. Do you have a focus tree? You don't. You just have some unique focus or unique ideas, or spears, I should say. Fade our way into the south. Again, I don't think they really have an army, so it's really not a huge concern for us. Get the construction speed. After that, 2014. I mean, it's still a year ahead of time. You go to Denver. You will drive your way up to here. And I mean, there's nowhere else. You might as well go straight up to, like... I know there's one more city. I think those 3 should be good enough. I actually don't even think they have an army. Oh, they do have an army. They decided to show up, like, very, like, last minute. But they are here now. But I think just Rapid City should be enough for the Midwest Union to kind of just completely collapse in on itself. After that, Montana, Utah, Arizona. A lot of places become available for us to invade. Have you given up? The answer is no. This isn't a state. You're 22%. We really just need to take random provinces. So you might as well be very aggressive. Take whatever the hell it is that you can. And boom. There we go. So Lake Smoke will be done next. We will shrink our lines down ever so slightly. We're at 31% world tension. So we're getting there. That's the wrong line. We want Blue Army to invade this way. And our 10 divisions are basically ready, so we're going to deploy you right away. You're not going to be perfectly green, but that's okay. You're purple. And you're really just going to be on the border with Canada. Are you the highest defense guy we have? You're not. We don't have enough territory. We don't have enough guys to actually defend every province here. Unfortunately. we want to attack Montana or Utah first? Probably Montana. We'll get that one going. How many more problems are we missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Missing a lot of units apparently. We're missing because you can't go from Detroit. I guess you can't go to Detroit out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, one more 10 stack should be good enough. We have enough rifles for that just because we've been stealing all of them from our enemies here, which is nice. And you know what? More convoys? Sure. We only have three. I mean, we have 3,000. We don't need another convoy. Build some heavy cruisers. Sure. 3 military factories. We have 6. Do we need anything? The answer's like not really, honestly. So crank out air production. We don't want to be trading with France anymore. We do want to be trading with Indonesia, the Soviet Union, and the tungsten from India. What are you guys doing? You're not really planning on doing anything against us right now. So I appreciate that. Oh yeah, I need to attack you, right. Declare war. And they shouldn't last too long. And like once Montana's dead, we're gonna be in a pretty good spot. Like how many troops do we actually have right now in total? We have 48 divisions, which I think is pretty good. I know we have not a ton of like mechanized units. That's kind of okay. And of course, after that is done, you guys are gonna prepare for Montana. You guys are gonna prepare for Montana and Utah. Ethiopia's gonna war on Somalia. And what are we producing that's outdated? The rifles. We have 4,000 in reserve, so we can easily switch that over, I think. You do like me, though. We have same ruling party. Des Moines is about to capitulate, which should lead for us to just kind of win the war. Now that we've gotten you, let's go for Operation Looming Desert. And boom, another 7.2 thousand rifles as well, which of course I will take. Like, we're going to be occupying a ton of territory, because we need a lot of political power to actually core all this stuff. That's okay. If we need to, we can really just kind of sit back and how many? What do we border here? That's Lake Superior, which we don't care about too much. And if we can actually attack the UAPR while they're still at war with Cascadia, I think that is all right. We can actually CB against Cascadia, Alaska, Arizona. Okay, no, you do give us a CB against them. You give us the Casus Belli against Lincoln. In 5 days. Okay. Oh, no, I already have mountain range. I can already attack Montana. You can all be very aggressive. Like, we are steamrolling everybody here. The Kingdom of God and Jesus Christ. What's happening over here in India? Excuse me? It's hell. What's Yellow Sun? Arizona? I guess we do technically border Arizona. They're not wrong about that. Which means I can declare war on Utah now as well. You guys go in for your invasion. We're actually using 0.12 a day now. I mean, stability's not great, I'll admit. Utah might not have an army, which is pretty bad for them. Thank you for the, I think that was production efficiency cap going up, which is nice. Might as well get to 2014 support equipment. Don't need to be on the border up there. That is purely Blues domain. After that, killing Lincoln, killing Utah, killing Arizona, and then killing the UAPR. You actually do like me. I don't know why. For trade partners? Okay, I guess that's fair enough. Go up to Salt Lake City, please. I think that's going to be their only actual city that we need to take. Yes, we'll go against you because we now border you. And get you guys ready to go down towards the south. Okay, Montana has capitulated. We'll take all states. Really, it's been a very, very easy conquest, which is not surprising. It's exactly what I expected. It was a very quick war. Something like that. We definitely want to have this area protected the most. Is there anything that actually gives us political power for free? The answer is no. We get some cost abilities against Canada. Well, once we get over to here, they're still costing like 70 days, which is a little bit more than I would be wanting to pay. You really don't have Salt Lake City yet? Did I not tell you to walk to the city? I feel like I would have told you just to walk there. Because we've gotten you down to 63%. Salt Lake City's worth 1. It's literally your only victory point. You'll get this guy surrounded as well, which is nice. Yeah, let's move your way down south, please. Salt Lake City. 3 goddamn... Why does it take so long? The Commonwealth becomes a military alliance. I don't remember who the Commonwealth was. I think it's you, right? Yeah. And by military alliance, you have gotten quite large. All of the old British Empire is kind of unified into an alliance. Which I would link to saying that's bad. Go to straight to Phoenix as well. Why are you... I mean, is it because it's like a desert and everything here sucks? That's my best guess. Okay, Utah's almost dead. But I do think at this point it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Ansem. If you've enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not enjoyed, thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.